Hello everyone, this is Marina from Soul in the Raw, and I'm a vegan blogger, educator, and recipe creator, and I promote a high raw vegan lifestyle. And today we are in my garden kitchen to create a really delicious, easy recipe. This recipe is not only super simple, like I always like to show you, but it's also really good for you. And we're gonna be making oats. So you can either have these as overnight oats, so you're just gonna put them in your fridge overnight, and then they're gonna thicken and they're gonna get a lot more delicious. It's also a good thing to soak the oats, so it's perfect. Or you can just have it 10 minutes after you make it, which is something that I often do. And our star ingredient, which may be really weird for you to put in your oatmeal, is turmeric. And turmeric is so good for you. It's really anti-inflammatory, it's an antioxidant, and it's so incredible for preventing and fighting a lot of different diseases like cancer. So let's get started. So here's my process when I make my oats, and don't worry about the exact recipe because I'm just going to put it for you in the link below. You're going to get some rolled oats, and you're going to put it in your bowl. And then we're going to put some water. So as you can see, the oats start getting soggy, and the more that they sit, the soggier they get and the softer. And if you're in a cold climate right now and you're craving something really warm, you can just put hot water instead of cold water. And then the next thing I'm going to do is add some turmeric. And I don't measure, but I will give you exact measurements, so don't worry. And it's going to turn this into a nice and gorgeous yellow color. And if you're not a huge turmeric fan, you don't have to put a lot. It's just a little bit. So you can even start with less than the amount I'm going to recommend. But turmeric is just so incredible for you. However, you're not gonna digest any turmeric if you don't have any black pepper with your turmeric. So it's really important to add the black pepper because turmeric doesn't absorb very well on its own. So just a little bit, and I promise you it'll turn this recipe into really delicious. So nothing to fear with putting black pepper in our oatmeal. And lastly, we're gonna also use ginger, and ginger is another awesome anti-inflammatory along with turmeric. So you can also use fresh or powdered, whatever works for you. And then we're going to add our sweetener. So I'm using pure maple syrup, but you can always just chop up some dates. That's also an option, and dates are always better. So either one. And then the last thing we're gonna do is just use some berries. So you can use berries of your choice, and as you probably know, berries are so good for us. They're an amazing antioxidant. So I just like raspberries. So now that I'm done with this really easy recipe, I'm going to try it for you. And I have it almost every morning, so it's pretty much a well-tested recipe, but I'll try it anyway. It's really good. You can also put blueberries in there or whatever other berry that you like. It tastes awesome. And don't forget that I'll link up here the exact recipe. And I'll also link in the description box below a link to why you need to use turmeric with black pepper, as well as another awesome recipe that uses turmeric and black pepper. And I've been eating turmeric every single day lately because it's really a great anti-inflammatory, and Dr. Greger recommends eating 1/4 teaspoon daily. So this is a perfect way to get it right in the morning. And it's also a really great breakfast on cold days instead of those icy cold smoothies that we're used to having, right? So I hope you enjoy this one, and I'll see you all next week. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I make videos every week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.